Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Progressive World Domination once again on the brand new maps in Risk. This is City of the Dead. We are foregoing our adventure on the Felon Friday series this particular week because we are taking a look at City of the Dead, one of the new maps. We've expanded out a little bit further beyond the hardware store, beyond the mall, and now we are into the full city of Melbourne, and we're ready to roll. And I believe we'll be in the state of Victoria for the State of Emergency map, which is the final one in the new map pack. Now, once again, these maps are not zoomed out enough, so this is as far out as I can go, unfortunately. We will be back with Felon Friday next week. I thought about just doing a Felon Friday, but the problem with that, interesting, white just steals that. That's a bold play by the white player. This player, actually a verified player, steals that from orange, but doesn't break orange's bonus in the top right. So I'm a little bit surprised by that because orange is still going to get 3 troops in the top. I think that's a risky play for the white player to make. I'd like to play multi-positional, but I don't think I start that just yet. Looks like yellow is going to go for the Brunswick bonus in the top of the board, although doesn't necessarily have the troops. If he fails the 2-on-1 here, which I think he's going to try it, he does fail it. We will start with what? 5? 6? 6, I think. We start with 6. This fortify, actually the 3 can fortify in. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to add 2 here. That here. I'd like some presence on the left side, but I don't know that I need it just yet. So, you know what? I can defend this on a 4-point. Let's go 1 more here, 1 here. And plop that. And then I'll just say thanks. So this holds. Black may break me. I'm hoping that orange still goes into white out of kind of a retaliatory play. Upset that white took him out of here. That may not happen. It's a +3 here as well. Purple is going to kind of aggressively play for the Footscray bonus. So the bonuses on this board, let me first identify how many total troops there are, total territories there are. I think this one has either 75 or 74, so we got 21 here, 29 for a solid 50, and then, yeah, 25 more there. So 75 territories, just like the first map that we played, a little bit larger than the second one. Footscray is a +7, so is St. Kilda, Altona, and Surrey Hills are going to be 6. Hawthorne is a +5. Kew, Brunswick, Williamstown, Port Melbourne, those are +3s, as is Caulfield, and then Docklands, where the black player is in the middle of the board for +2, if you're able to hold it. Fails those rolls over there. Who did he hit? He hit quite a bit of white, actually. It looks like he's trying to play for this bonus here as well. The Port Melbourne, I think this 4 maybe stuck back here. Does orange go for it over here? He's going to go top down. Verified player making a questionable play on the first turn. He's going to slow roll this. That's crazy. I would not have done that. This will lead to retaliation from white on the side over here. So both of these players are likely just kind of cooked. White will start with 4. He almost certainly knocks orange out of this spot now. Question is, oh, that could fail. That's not great for white. Black is actually botted, or at least temporarily quit. This game may not take the hour and 20 minutes that our game yesterday took. Interesting to see how orange plays this. Yellow with no bonus. I have a bonus. Black is not here right now, so that does concern me that this would break me. So I think maybe I play a little bit conservatively. Or alternatively, aggressively on the side here in Hawthorne and see if anybody challenges it. It does look like the black player's back, so I don't know that I want to go for a second bonus. I think bolstering myself is going to be a better bet. I think this would attack off on this line here. I don't want to make it too clear that I want to hit white. I think my best bet here is to play good relations with the black player. I want just kind of a roaming stack. Orange has temporarily flagged. Well, I gotta group up, right? That's the whole point here. Let's go here. I'm leaving kind of... I'm almost playing a multi-positional in the same spot. Kind of a bold choice. Very strong. I don't want to overhit white, right? I do want to weaken white. I hate to say it, guys, but a verified player is typically going to be pretty good at the game. And he's Discord verified too, which usually is some sort of ranking or tournament place. So I have to be very wary of that guy. It looks like orange may be out of here. This could be good for me in either way. I mean, white won't have a bonus right away, right? So I wanted to pick up some extra territories, at least so we get the... what did I start with? 8 troops that I got. I'd like to get the 8 troops I got again. Obviously, purple hit me here, so we're only going to be stuck at those 8. If we lose 2 additional territories, it'll be even further. I'd attack down with this. I wouldn't... All right, you got to unlock your 4 now. Purple, very slow, so I'm going to keep that in the brain bank that the purple player may be the type of player that we want to keep our eyes on as far as an elimination goes. Black, this will not take a second bonus for him. So I'm fine with him picking up additional territories down here because it doesn't actually do anything, and it does knock white below 12 territories. White is a little bit on the fritz right now. I still have this over here. Orange appears to be botted. Orange player, I think this player may have played one of our other games already. I didn't check the names ahead of time. So I got who we got. So we got a verified player. We got a player we've played with already accidentally. He has seemingly quit. And this may be a full-on bot out. Now, the bots typically have been taking over earlier where they actually make moves in automated bots, which is certainly impactful. We are the strongest player. We will continue being the strongest player. If white tries to take this bonus next to me here, I'm probably just going to bonk him out of there. I don't see a reason. I don't want to feed his elimination, but I actually don't even see a reason to let him hold this. It seems like orange will attack out this way. If he tries to take... Oh my goodness. It's going to roll a 2-on-1. That might... It actually wins the 2-on-1. Okay. I mean, that's still an extra troop that he's not going to have here. I'm going to knock him clean out of here. There's genuinely no point in me leaving white here. There's no point in me leaving white there. I forgot yellow had a second bonus. Yellow's is a +3 up top. I don't want to take... I would like to take this +3. Mostly because it's actually a pretty easy defense. I'd like to take the +3. I don't want to take this +5 in Hawthorne. I think that would be a mistake. Yellow hits me here. It's black out of there. Yellow's making some... Oh, he took this whole bonus. Okay. I don't think there's much of a point in leaving white alive. That bonus is a +3 as well, so that's not super dangerous. I don't know what white expected there, but I intentionally don't take the bonus. And we hold here. White's going to hope that people play along with him, but there's genuinely no reason for them to do that. And I did remove purple here because I didn't want to have to... I wanted to defend on kind of a 5-point border here. White's obviously going to aggress into me here, but it might be too little too late for him, to be honest. We also should be keeping our eyes on a potential orange elimination. If yellow doesn't come into me on this next turn, and we've been good neighbors with black, we've been good neighbors with yellow. I don't want to change that. White loses this position here. Yellow will lose a position over there, which actually is pretty valuable. I will likely also lose a position. If I understand the way my opponents have played this, my expectation would be that yellow goes for the +6 on the right side. If yellow chooses to break me, that's fine. My other expectation is black takes this bonus here and the +6 in Altona. Yeah, see, he defends to match and then takes the bonus. Oh, this will hit white first. This 2-on-1 might not win. It does win. Well played. Good for him. White does move ahead of me. He could have a trade on 3. A trade on 3 would probably just ruin both of our games. This is also something I was anticipating. I think this has been a bonus taker. This will likely take the bonus, knock white out of here. No, it breaks first. 4-on-2. Back to take the bonus. It does. Yep. Fails it completely. Wow, and this breaks black. So both of those players get broken. It's pretty valuable for white that he did not lose this position over here because I think he was cooked on this next turn otherwise. Now, I don't actually have good pathing over to him. He does win that 2-on-1 roll on me. I am not a fool, though. Early trade-ins, it's better if I just feed him. It is genuinely better if I just feed white. Although I don't inherently want to set early. Wow. Bold. I don't understand this play by yellow at all. He got his crony. White got his crony in here. I don't know. I don't really understand that play. That will be met with retaliation on both ends. So 5 takes back here. Nice. I don't know where to go here. I'll put myself in a spot to get active. Problem with that play by yellow, you do that, you don't really back up your own position. My mindset is don't let other opponents back in the game. Play the game how you want it to be played, or play the game how you should play it. I'm honestly, I would knock white out of here. Take this bonus. That's actually probably smart. Or do that. That's fine too. Get this material grouped. The thing is, yellow could afford to do that because he goes ahead of me and he had the troops to do it. There's a good chance he gets 5 troops here. An early trade-in would be interesting. I could see white trading in early. I anticipate orange placing its troops here. Oh, okay. That was a waste. Yeah, black backs off me. So black is not an issue. This will hit black first and then probably hit white after. Oh no, it hits white first. It'll still break black. It won't break black. Okay, never mind. I think it's because purple was bolstered there. White trades. Not surprised by this. I think he may just sack himself into me. No. No, he actually... That's wise. Now, I won't retaliate. I actually won't retaliate on yellow here. Unless he full sends me, which it looks like he's about to do. I didn't want to have to trade early. I really didn't want to have to trade early. Because if we can reach some sort of polite agreement between ourselves, where I'm not forced to set early, we can get yellow out of, or we can get white out of the game, because white was forced to trade, right? So, no, come on, man. Why are we doing this? I don't really get this by yellow. I really don't know what you're expecting to happen from this. Now I'm forced to set early. I have to. No point in retaking the bonuses there. I need my opponents on the other side of the board to get active. White has fueled... Somehow white has fueled a fire with yellow. I don't know why yellow is working for white. I don't really know why he keeps breaking me. I get why he breaks me the second time, right? Because I retaliate. Maybe if I don't retaliate, he doesn't do anything. But why? Like, why? I don't understand the purpose of breaking me in the first place. You force both of us to trade early, and now purple's going to get massive here. Purple goes for orange. We may want to... We're going to have to keep our eyes peeled for a potential orange elimination. Because black may try to knock orange out of the left-hand side first. This one here, this is going to be our saving grace. Because if purple is able to remove orange on the left-hand side, this one, white does not have... he has access to it, but he doesn't have the easiest access to it. We got to keep an eye on this, because orange is going to end up being worth these cards. If black knocks orange out of here, that could be big. Now, black's been a good neighbor. I don't know what he's going to do here. Does he go for purple? It didn't need to hit me there. Oh, he is going to hit purple. Oh, I really hope he doesn't feed these guys purple. The problem with white going ahead of me in turn order... Wow. Okay, black. I see you. He does knock orange out of there. This could be really, really bad. Black takes a ton of the board. Orange is fully flagged. It does place here. Orange is not going to get a card here. Orange is actually not particularly worth an elimination for a player right now. If white goes for this elim, he might be in trouble. Like, I think white feeds himself if he tries to kill orange here. Oh my god, he absolutely does. Actually, not only does white feed himself here, I think he must have known that I had the positioning on him. We really got to pay attention to what yellow decides to do here. And we have to... It's kind of an annoying split to have to do. I don't have a ton of troops to hit him with. I really wish yellow would just back off. This may just go down and in, so I may still start with 4 here. If he boxes for white here, he could actually have a chance. Um, 5 on 2 is not 100%, but we're going to try it. That one. That was a crucial elimination on that particular piece. Oh my goodness, no way. Okay. Good game, white. This is important. This is actually very important, where I take this +2. Botanical or Glen Fairy, either is fine. I'm going to have a trade in on the next turn anyway. I do not have pathing to be able to kill purple. So at this point, because I am on yellow's radar, I'm on 5 cards. If he's got a trade on 3, he can probably kill me. Now, this is a tactical play to not hit purple, by the way. The reason for that is he simply does not really have the troops to kill me, but more importantly, he's going to hit black. So I didn't want to hit black at all because I knew purple would go into him, and then it becomes a matter of Does yellow have a trade on 3? Does black have a trade on 3 for that matter? I'm obviously the prime target for either of these players if they do have those trades. Does purple navigate up this way? Oh, interesting pathing. Because I don't think this hits here. He's going to have to hit through the 6, which just feeds black. This is a full-on feed of black. He actually doesn't break this. This is interesting. If yellow has a trade-in, kill me into... Yellow wins the game if he's got a set, as long as he has time, right? Or if black has a set, then yellow doesn't inherently win the game. But trades are up to 25 already. Pathing to kill me is not the easiest. Pathing to kill yellow, honestly, isn't the easiest, but I at least have the troops here to do something. And black does not have a set. So yellow wins the game if he's got a trade-in. I would go for black first just to regenerate extra troops off of your set. Because black will trade you in regardless. Or no, black won't trade you in. You got to go for me first. You go for me, you go for black, you go for purple. If he's got a trade-in. But we took white out. White going for orange actually got him eliminated. If orange had taken a card, white going for orange would have made sense. But because orange didn't get a card in its position, white going for that kill was not a good play. Because it does, in fact, feed the kill to me. As long as I got good enough dice and we didn't lose anything on a 5-on-2, which is obviously what we want. Now, I feel like yellow feels that I'm just going to ignore him. I have no plans in doing that. I get 18. We trade. The logical play here is to eliminate black first. But I think I have the troops to just take... I got 43. 12 looked at him already. I think we just take black out first. I don't want to mess it up. I mean, I honestly, to some extent, guys, I do respect the game that... Black was a good neighbor to me, but at the end of the day, I respect the game that the yellow player played in trying to aggress me. And to be honest, I think that that is far more impressive than... Like, I want to make sure I make the play that ensures I get the elimination and the win. So that resets my turn timer because yellow's more likely to be on a set on this next turn than the purple player. We get prepped to hit him. 7, 7, 9, 7. I think I have enough. I guess we'll find out. Ooh, I didn't... Oh, I should have gone for yellow first, I suppose. Because we just fed him to purple. Actually, we may not have even fed him to purple. If purple doesn't have a trade-in, we fed purple to yellow. I messed that up a little bit. We have a trade on 3 at least. And yellow will not get enough troops to run the board off of a trade-in. So we should still win. But I did mess that up. I ignored these side troops here, which was not good. Now, yellow can't double trade off of him, but he'll trade and get the elim and then trade again. Got 63 territories. I don't know why he did that. You slow roll this now. You don't blitz it. Perfect dice slow roll. He has to have a trade, right? No trade on 4 is crazy. He flagged. Oh, he did have a trade, but he quit. He just quit anyway. I was going to get... If he traded, I was going to give him second. So not the cleanest thing going for black there. I probably should have just killed yellow, but I wasn't... The trade-ins weren't high enough where I was fully confident I could get yellow. And honestly, kind of proof of that, the fact that even after eliminating black and trying to position myself in a maneuver to go hit him, that it didn't work. So we'll give purple second. Just stack up enough on him to make sure that I can get him. But I don't want to reward a quitter, and he full-on flagged. So 59 troops. Trade in. And we will end on purple up there. All right, I've given yellow second because he traded and also because he put in the energy. But he flagged. He didn't even try. He could have killed. He would have killed purple there off of that trade-in and then potentially had a chance to defeat me, but we don't even get to see it. We'll give purple the good game well played. And we'll get to see the ranks of these opponents. Once orange and white had that quarrel, and once I saw, like, orange had the quarrel and quit, white, and again, I know, verified player, I shouldn't inherently aggress somebody because they're a verified player, but if you're verified, you're probably good at the game, and if you're good at the game, I don't want to give you a chance to capitalize off of progressive cards trade-ins. So, yellow aggresses us, which, again, I still think is maybe a questionable decision, because it did kind of sabotage his own position. White was a master, 3 beginners, and black was intermediate. Yellow aggressing me, I'm the type of player to aggress right back, so both of us just don't hold bonuses, and it allows other players into the game. And I don't inherently think aggressing me is a bad move if you can back it up and you're still paying attention to the eliminations you can get around the board. But yellow aggressed me, and it lets the other opponents get strong. And fortunately, white made the mistake of eliminating orange without a trade-in, and I got good dice and was able to capitalize. But a lot of times I won't be so lucky, and white won't, or sorry, yellow won't be so lucky either. Like, what ends up happening there is if orange places troops in a position to take cards, gets a card, white trades in off of it, then he kills me, then he kills yellow, and he's looking golden. So regardless, that's just my thoughts about it. I don't normally spend this much time yapping at the end of the video, but if you guys got insight from it in terms of my play, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back with the final map on Monday. So we're going to go for Go Meta Monday. We'll be back with Tier List Tuesday, and then back into the swing of things next week with our regular scheduled programming. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, do those things. And I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. And thank you very much for watching. Peace.